Dominator out. You don't know me. You're about to.
How are you, my friend?
Good to see you.
It's good to see you too, especially to be here in LA. It was fun to see you as the villain of this new franchise. How was your experience getting into it?
It's great. They hired a terrific director, James Wan, a really passionate sort of filmmaker that loves what he does. You know, he came up with some really great ideas for the intro of Deckard Shaw. You know, there's the intro at the hospital is
right from the beginning.
Yeah.
We know this is a serious guy, right?
He's like a single take, one camera.
Right.
So he's very creative and he's very ambitious into make this something. You know, the movie opens on my character, which is, you know, it's the first time in all of the history of the franchise that it's not opened up on a car chase.
He's a Special Forces assassin. They created a monster.
How is it like to be able to have fights with Vin Diesel and The Rock? How are they as your opponents?
It's great, you know. They're bigger than me.
I was gonna say, but I feel like you're quicker.
Well, you got to have a different style, right?
Right.
You don't fight brawn with brawn.
So
you have to be a bit more slippery and have a little bit more of a different technique.
Now, when you're fighting, when you're doing these scenes with these big guys, even though everything's choreographed, do you get any bruises or how does that work?
Of course, yeah. You just get banged around and you know, things happen. It's contact sort of. We're trying not to make contact, but there's always something that happens, and so you do get your little whacks here. And there.
That's probably part of the fun, I guess.
Well, it's the adrenaline. it upsets your accuracy.
Out of all the fight sequences that you have in the film, what was your favorite one?
I don't have a favorite.
It's like every one of them.
Well, I'd have two, right?
Right.
You mean of my career?
No, in the movie.
Yeah, I have two. So I don't try to pick, you know.
Okay.
That's not what I do.
Now the cars are amazing, and obviously in your career you've also driven this incredible cars. But how did you like the ones that you get to drive here?
Yeah, I mean they're British cars. Jaguars make some of the best classic cars ever been made. Aston Martin equal to that. You know, they made some of the most beautiful vintage cars, the DB4, the DB5, the whole DB series, all from the early, sort of from the 60s onward. You know, the E-Type Jag is, you know, not something that was in the movie, but the brands are superb. Given a choice to drive something of exceptional speed, I would have chosen another British car, the McLaren P1.
Okay.
That's what I would have chosen.
Obviously, you're the new guy in this franchise, and it was tragic with Paul's passing. But how was your experience with it and everyone around you when it happened and going back to it?
Yeah, everyone loved him. You know, really, really sad to have such a tragedy affect people that, you know, especially all the people from the previous cast. You know. It's they work together, you know, especially Vin. He's been very close to that guy for so long, and you know, it's Paul's family. I mean, it's tragic. You know, he's such a cool dude. I've known him outside of the movie industry, and it's a terrible shame.
Okay. Well, hopefully, with this is a tribute to his life and career.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Everybody get foolish.
We got mercenaries after us with enough weapons to wipe out small countries. This right here takes crazy to a whole nother level.